The undeniable secret of garlic, what Big Pharma hopes you never discover. Have you ever paused to consider why we pour endless resources into pharmaceutical solutions when the earth itself offers an abundance of potent remedies? What if the most powerful drug in the world isn't hidden in a lab, but rather is already a humble resident of your very own kitchen? We often relegate this small, unassuming bulb to a mere seasoning, completely overlooking the profound benefits it holds. While many recoil from garlic's pungent aroma and the lingering breath it imparts, these very characteristics are, in fact, direct indicators of its incredible medicinal compounds. Modern science is now unequivocally confirming what ancient cultures have intuitively understood for millennia. Garlic stands as one of the most formidable foods for our overall well-being. Yet, astonishingly, most people are utilizing garlic in ways that inadvertently strip away its most valuable properties, rendering it far less effective. The revelations you are about to uncover will fundamentally alter your perception and interaction with this extraordinary superfood forever. Prepare to be shocked, because the sixth crucial mistake we're about to expose is something nearly all of us commit daily, unknowingly squandering the immense potential of this natural marvel. Let's embark on this journey of discovery, unearthing the science, your home's natural treasure. Garlic, scientifically known as Allium sativum, is a proud member of the Liliaceae family. Originating from the heart of Central Asia, its cultivation has spread across virtually every continent, cementing its esteemed status in both culinary traditions and ancient medicine for over 5,000 years. According to the authoritative Spanish Nutrition Foundation, garlic is a veritable powerhouse, brimming with essential nutrients such as protein, iodine, phosphorus, potassium, vitamin B6, and a unique array of sulfur compounds. Among these, one substance reigns supreme: allicin. Revered by countless researchers as the magic substance of garlic, allicin is the primary architect behind the vast majority of therapeutic effects that have propelled garlic to the forefront of modern scientific study as a functional food. Peer-reviewed studies, published in prestigious journals like the Journal of Medicinal Food, consistently affirm that garlic's compounds possess remarkable anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties. However, to truly harness these profound benefits, it is absolutely critical to understand the correct methods of preparation and consumption. A staggering number of individuals unwittingly make grave errors that drastically diminish the beneficial impact of this incredible superfood. Now, let's delve into how you can unlock and maximize the full healing potential of this natural treasure that is already within your reach. 8 critical errors that are destroying your garlic's power. Mistake 1. The temperature that annihilates garlic's superpowers. There's an old adage, herbed garlic, lost garlic, and it carries a scientific truth that few truly grasp. Subjecting garlic to high temperatures for extended periods is a surefire way to neutralize its most vital medicinal compounds. Excessive heat mercilessly destroys allicin, the very component that makes garlic so invaluable for our health. Allicin is not inherently present in an intact clove. Rather, it forms when alliin and alliinase come into contact through the mechanical process of chopping or crushing the garlic. Scientific investigations, meticulously documented in journals like Food Chemistry, unequivocally confirm allicin's extreme sensitivity to heat. When you impulsively toss garlic directly into a scorching hot pan, you are, in essence, obliterating its most precious compounds before they even have a chance to benefit you. Temperatures exceeding 60 degrees, 140 degrees, for prolonged durations lead to a significant degradation of allicin. To meticulously preserve its benefits, make it a practice to add garlic only during the final minutes of cooking, or even better, after you've turned off the heat entirely. If your palate allows, incorporating some raw garlic into salads or cold sauces is an excellent way to extract its maximum benefits. The less cooking time it endures, the more medicinal properties you will safeguard within this potent food. And for those who shy away from the intense flavor of raw garlic, fear not, as we will soon unveil ingenious techniques to make it far more palatable. Are you prepared to uncover yet another grave error that almost everyone makes? Mistake 2. The futile act of swallowing whole cloves. If you've ever attempted to swallow a whole garlic clove, much like a pill, understand that beyond being an unpleasant experience, it is practically useless. The true medicinal power of garlic is unleashed through the release of its bioactive compounds, a process that only occurs when its cellular structure is thoroughly disrupted. Consuming an entire unbroken clove prevents alliin from interacting with the enzyme alliinase, an absolutely essential reaction for the formation of a lectin. According to health authorities like the Cleveland Clinic and Healthline, raw garlic must be minced, crushed, or thinly sliced to effectively release its precious nutrients. A lectin is exclusively produced when garlic cells are broken down and its components are exposed to oxygen. This remarkable substance is highly unstable and exists for only a brief window after the garlic has been cut. While cooking does mellow garlic's flavor, it simultaneously sacrifices many of its therapeutic compounds. To truly maximize its benefits, make it a habit to crush the clove with the flat side of a knife or use a pestle before consumption. This simple technique dramatically increases the bioavailability of its sulfur compounds, thereby amplifying their protective action against cardiovascular diseases and various infections. If the thought of garlic breath concerns you, continue reading, as we will soon share highly effective solutions to this common predicament. Prepare yourself to uncover the next mistake that could be silently sabotaging your health without your knowledge. Mistake 3. The deceptive convenience of pre-peeled garlic. In the relentless pace of modern life, the allure of pre-peeled, minced, or powdered garlic is undeniably strong, promising to save precious time. However, this convenience comes at a steep cost when it pertains to your health benefits. Pre-processed garlic contains significantly less allicin compared to its fresh counterpart, thereby drastically reducing its therapeutic potential. During industrial processing and subsequent storage, a considerable number of its delicate bioactive compounds are either lost or severely degraded. Furthermore, already peeled garlic is far more susceptible to contamination by various bacteria and fungi. The industrial handling and prolonged storage periods create an ideal breeding ground for microorganisms that not only compromise its taste, but also pose potential safety risks. Studies consistently demonstrate that pre-peeled garlic cloves rapidly lose their freshness and desirable texture. This decline in sensory quality is invariably accompanied by a substantial reduction in garlic's medicinal properties, with the concentration of beneficial sulfur compounds decreasing considerably in these pre-processed versions. Opting for fresh garlic, despite the slightly increased effort it demands, guarantees a food brimming with its full therapeutic power. Always remember, the fresher the garlic, the higher its concentration of vital nutrients and medicinal compounds. And speaking of freshness, are you unknowingly committing the next mistake, oblivious to the potential dangers it harbors? Mistake 4. The invisible threat lurking in unwashed garlic. Many individuals mistakenly believe it's unnecessary to wash garlic before use, assuming its protective skin offers sufficient defense. This oversight, however, can compromise both your health and the overall quality of your meals. Like any produce harvested from the soil, garlic can carry residues of dirt, pesticides, and various chemicals on its surface. These contaminants can effortlessly transfer to your hands, utensils, and other foods during the preparation process. Pesticides, when present on the surface of garlic, pose a potential risk, especially with regular consumption. Toxicological studies have established a link between chronic exposure to pesticide residues and issues such as hormonal disturbances and an elevated risk of certain cancers. Cross-contamination is another significant concern, as bacteria from unwashed garlic can easily spread to other ingredients. A simple, thorough rinse under running water before peeling is usually sufficient to eliminate the majority of these contaminants. This seemingly minor, yet frequently overlooked practice makes a substantial difference in ensuring food safety. Always wash your hands meticulously after handling unwashed garlic and use separate utensils to prevent cross-contamination. Such small precautions are absolutely essential to ensure you reap all of garlic's benefits without introducing unnecessary risks. Now that you understand the importance of cleaning your garlic, Let's explore whether you're storing it correctly. Mistake 5. Your garlic's storage location might be destroying its nutrients. Improper storage is a silent saboteur of garlic's quality and medicinal properties. Many are unaware that the environment in which they store this bulb directly dictates how much allicin will be available when they finally consume it. Contrary to a common misconception, the refrigerator is far from ideal for garlic storage, as its cool, humid conditions often stimulate premature sprouting. Experts from reputable culinary portals, such as Direto al Paladar, emphasize that an ambient temperature in a cool, dark, and well-ventilated place is the optimal environment. Exposure to direct sunlight, excessive heat, or high humidity accelerates the degradation of garlic's delicate sulfur compounds. Storing garlic in overly humid conditions also creates an ideal breeding ground for fungi and bacteria, which not only compromise its flavor, but also pose potential health risks. Whole garlic heads require air circulation to remain fresh, rendering airtight containers entirely unsuitable. A properly preserved head of garlic can maintain its excellent condition for up to 8 weeks. To safeguard its bioactive compounds, store garlic in breathable containers such as wicker baskets, paper bags, or perforated bins. Crucially, keep garlic isolated from other foods, particularly fruits that release ethylene gas, as this will hasten its spoilage. By adhering to these simple precautions, you will ensure that your garlic retains its maximum medicinal properties right up until the moment of consumption. Are you ready to uncover the surprising mistake that almost all of us make on a daily basis? Mistake 6. The 10-minute secret that will revolutionize your health. We have arrived at the mistake we promised would astound you, a habit you likely engage in every single day. The hurried pace of kitchen life often causes us to bypass a critically important step, allowing minced or crushed garlic to rest. This seemingly insignificant detail can be the pivotal difference between harnessing the full spectrum of garlic's benefits and merely obtaining a fraction of its potential. When we cut garlic, we initiate an enzymatic reaction that produces allicin. However, this reaction is not instantaneous. A groundbreaking study published in the journal Food Chemistry conclusively demonstrated that allicin production reaches its peak after a specific period of rest. During this crucial waiting time, the sulfur components within the garlic cells are fully released and activated, significantly increasing their concentration. Allowing your garlic to sit for at least 10 minutes after mincing or crushing it provides ample time for this vital chemical reaction to complete.